Okay, how come I had 2 people with 1 thumbs up already? Anyway, just give it a minute and then make a start. I think we'll make a start. So usually I give it a minute so people join in before we start. So good evening everyone. As you can tell, I'm at Rouge Trent Valley. If you're not convinced, I think that will tell you so. Actually no, I can't even read that. Valley Trent. Thanks. I actually had the haircut last Friday. I just need to flip my phone back. I'm alright actually. There is a bit of vengeance I like to deliver, but other than that I'm fine. Fortunately I can't say anymore because they won't be impressed about it. But anyway, first off, actually, you know what? Instead of starting what I say last, let's say first. Actually, next week's video, which goes up this Sunday, it's going to be taken for the 3rd of January, so you might see some videos already. You still get a challenge on the 25th of January. To change me, to change you, to change me, to change you. I don't want to talk about that, Trey Fan 21. Anyway, so let's talk about Sunday's video that's going up on YouTube first. Let's do that first instead of last. So it's 2 stations I've never visited before. If you noticed, I've uploaded the Sprintology observations. Hello, Trey's Bottas Hub. I've not tuned in for a while. Visited all 68 Merseyrail stations. Yeah, where you going, Trey's Fan 21? Anyway, so hello everyone. Anyway, so fair enough. So this weekend's video that I'm going to upload on Sunday, Simon Trey's Rail Journey, it's actually going to take me to 2 stations which I've never visited before. Now, if you noticed, nice praise, bro. If you noticed, ooh, no, it's only still one. So, as I was saying, Sunday's video, it's basically me visiting 2 railway stations I've never visited before. It's roughly about 30-40 minutes. And yeah, that was an Avanti West Coast passing, but not in its livery, it was only that one. Yeah, I do actually work for them, and to be honest, best not to talk about them because at the moment. Anyway, so video Sunday, visited 2 stations I've visited before. You see some video clips from the 3rd of January already gone up on YouTube of where I've been. So that's basically the blog. It's Goose Street and Chelford. I haven't uploaded Chelford's video yet, but I'll do that before Sunday. So that's basically the blog for this Sunday. No, it's fine, Jordan. We're never late for anything on this channel. It's alright, someone's just messaged me going lol. That was a private message, by the way. But So that's basically Sunday's video. Me visiting Goose Street in Chelford for the first time. And it actually does have a... unlike West Midlands trains, lol. And it does have my first Avanti West Coast ride in it as well. I'm not going to say what it felt like. I'll say that for the video. And here comes something. Let's hope it's an Avanti. But I always get the white ones. I know. We always get the white ones, do we? Someone was whistling there. Anyway. So, what's next to talk about? That my train's coming in now? Let's talk about that. Might not be able to get to the end in time for filming it coming in. No. Oh yes, in case people haven't heard, DB Cargo have announced the Class 90s that are going to be used on the Grand Central services between Blackpool North and London Euston. There are going to be 5 of them. I'll explain in a minute where this train comes in. If the flipper, there we go, got it. Oh, there we go. Just at a moment of time. Oh, 259. Seriously, 259 again. Yep, it's 350-259. Always around, is it? Anyway, we've got something else. Ooh, freight train. The Avantis, I did see something recently that they're going to start refurbish them. Hello Ned, shall we jump on? Right, as I was saying, the Class 90s are going to be used, that DB be using. They're going to be using 90020 Collingwood. They're going to be using 90021, which has been stored for a while. They're going to be using 90026, which has been stored for a while. They're going to be using 90029, and they're also going to be using 90039. So they're basically the 90s that are going to be operating the Grand Central services. If you notice on real-time trains, hello Owen, there is a, yes, 90021 is ScotRail livery, or the first ScotRail livery. Coaching stock will be Mark IV's with a dry trailer van. But they have put some passing on real-time trains of I'll answer that one in a minute because that's a good question. Well, I actually use real-time trains, that's one of them, to track them, but it's not gospel, problem is. Excuse me. And
this is
yes, real-time trains. So they've uploaded some paths on real-time trains in February for driver training and route learning between Blackpool and Euston, back and forth, but they have also put the times up, what the services are going to be run out of Blackpool to London. They're actually on real-time trains now, as you go to the 17th of May. Right, train apps I use to track trains. I use real-time trains, I use Traxi, and I use open-time trains. But Traxi and open-time trains do have maps, like roughly like maps. So I usually on it. I don't know why. One day we get a van delivery one. One day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard in 1980 service to Coventry.
I don't think that Grand Central service will be served in by May. You never know, because the problem is when they have to start trainings and all that, is that they've got to start with classroom work, and that takes a good, I think, 4 to 6 weeks, and then it's after that training. So they could be in the classrooms now learning the basics that they need to do to drive the 90s and all that. But no, the paths for drive training up in February, and they have got services ready for May. So I reckon that it could happen. When Avanti going to get all the new Pedalino Voyagers in the new livery? Voyagers may not go in the new livery, but the Pedalinos will be soon, but I don't know when. We got McDonald's French fries. Drove to Stafford, and they've still got the interior of the Trans-Pennine Express in them. I thought that was Avanti for a second. Favourite Merseyrail livery? I don't really have a favourite Merseyrail livery. What coaches are we getting? I don't know. Mark 4s, I think, for Grand Central. What about the Voyagers? I don't think they're going to get refurbished. If they're having new trains, what's the point to refurbish them? You answered me that question again. I don't think it got delivered yet to Kirkdale, because I think it's actually just left the factory to head over to Kirkdale. So I don't think they've got it yet.
We are now approaching Rugeley Town.
Also, yeah, that makes sense. If it's DB90 drivers that are doing it, then it's just basically route learning, is it? That they got to do. Route learning, stopping at the stations they need to stop at. Because where they're stopping at is that they're actually going to be stopping. So yeah, I think it's more, if it's DB drivers, I think it's just going to be more route learning, to be honest. Yeah, I keep getting that circle. Yeah, as Ned Trey said, it just left the factory. But if there is excuse me, but if it says how do you do something, I do find about it, I will let you know. Shall I watch the departure? Let's watch the departure, shall we? Oh yeah, 259, sorry. It's not a stalker, it's just one that hangs around a lot, to be honest. No, I don't think he wants to blow his horn. The problem is I was in an area where he couldn't see me to blow my horn. Because basically if I stood probably here, which I'll show you quickly actually, because the problem is the S-car board is there. So from here, you ain't really got much of a gap to do some filming properly, so you couldn't get the whole unit in. That's why I actually go back a bit. Couldn't really get the whole unit in. Right, so anyway, I'm at Town Rusley. But it's funny that, why have I still got the circle? Just wondering, has everyone got, is everyone see this okay? Because I've got a big massive circle going around on my screen. It delays a bit, yeah. Fire down. Yeah, I'm just getting this circle and I don't know what. I got to go. No worries. Feel free to go anytime you like. It's not like I've got a gunner to make you stay to watch it. No, but just kidding. Peps. Yeah, it is very refreshing actually with short hair, because sometimes when I have the long hair it actually gets annoying, to be honest. And that's being honest. It actually does get annoying. So we talked about Grand Central, we talked about a bit of the Merseyrail new trains that are arriving soon, which there wasn't much, to be honest. Talked about the blog for this Sunday. Has anyone got a Northern 10p ticket sale yet? Because I'll tell you what, I will actually not be reasonable about this, because nope. Well, they're actually back online now. But yesterday, they said yesterday they're going to release some tickets, 10p tickets for Northern. The advance tickets though. They came online about 8 o'clock in the evening. Fair enough. So, like a Northern service, it's been delayed. Then, the website crashes. The 10p tickets disappeared and the website crashed. Yeah, we just what about that, Pep? Because one's left the depot. Is it actually going to Birkenhead? Because I thought it would go to Kirkdale, since they've briefed on Kirkdale. Here comes a boy racer. Because I thought they'd done Kirkdale to accommodate the new units there. But yeah, so went online, started playing a few trips, and the website crashed for Northern. Yeah, boy racer with a Beetle. Anyway, so I haven't got any 10p tickets yet, but they have come back online this evening. So as soon as I get in, I'm actually going to be booking some straight away for trips in February. Right, so someone's brought a load of 10p tickets. I won't be surprised if it was ITZW Productions that actually broke the internet. No, I'm just kidding, We'll have a look later. To be honest, it's only on advance tickets, so you can get advance fares from Stoke-on-Trent to Manchester Piccadilly, but you can't get an advance fare or a 10p ticket from Middlesbrough to Newcastle. Yeah. I'm going on Avanti. Kirkdale as well, the new units will be restored. See, that's what I thought as well, because I was chatting with somebody today and just said, I think it's actually going to come from Dodders Moor to Kirkdale. You're looking for a path. So, yes, the new trains have battery packs that can run on diesel routes. I actually did see the mock-up back in 2018. They're online as you speak. Yes, I did see that before I got the train through to Trent Valley. Someone goes, what is this? Well, what is this? This is actually me chatting to people that are online watching this. But you can feel free to go if you don't want to watch this. It's probably you that... So, that's your choice. But, like I said, and I'll be honest with you, if you're watching it, it's your own fault. That's me being honest with you. But anyway, because I'm not making people watch this. If they want to watch it, then enjoy it, then they watch it and enjoy it. If you don't, then what the hell are you doing here? Simple as being honest. But anyway, just found a 10p ticket from Stoke to Manchester Victoria. Actually, that's useful. In fact, I did notice there was a 10p ticket. If you book yourself on the 0718 out of Crewe, you can change it real slow and get a faster train to Manchester Piccadilly that way. Where am I going? Home. That's where I'm going. Come on, Miss Stuffer, you should know by now I always go home on a Wednesday. I walk and talk on my phone. Just talk about random things. That's basically what this live stream is. It's just me walking home and chatting to you while walking home. But anyway, yeah. Oh, my stuff is still happy now. Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to go off like that a little bit, but that's basically what the video is. It's just me walking home and chatting to my subscribers on YouTube. It's raining. No, it's not raining here. Not windy, but not raining. But I don't think there's anything else now, to be honest, to talk about. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here now. Simon's Walk and Talk, that's it. Gucci Power Station, don't know. Honestly, don't know. I'll probably put a message up on ooh, someone likes that name. If you want context, talk about adventures coming. Which adventures are we on about? Or something. We know there's a few 1960s that have been assembled. There are photos of them online. But there's nothing really to say about them at the moment because I'm just wondering if most Class 77 services are accommodated at Kirkdale. I think they would be actually because Kirkdale is the base that's going to be because they have modernised Kirkdale. 720s. I don't really know much on them yet because they're just sitting at Derby. As far as I know, I don't think one's actually gone to Old Dolby. One might have, but I'm not too sure on that one at the moment. Right, I think it's about time to leave you, I'm afraid. Had to cut this short today, even though it's been nearly 25 minutes. So, next video is about the West Coast. As I mentioned Sunday, my Simon Traysvale Journey blog will be visiting Goose Tree and Chelford. which just has an Avanti West Coast ride between Crewe and Stafford on it. But like I said, wait till the video for my opinions on it. I'm not going to say them here because then that's me spoiling the video. So, thank you for watching, and I'll probably see you next week for the next live stream, or shall we call this Simon's Walk and Talk? I'll tell you what, actually, I'll put a poll up on that and see what everyone thinks. If you want to do those 10-piece tickets, you better get them in ASAP, because the last time they did this, and the first time, it sold out in 5 days. So I would actually do them sooner than later, to be honest. That's my advice. Right, I'm going to sign off now, because I want to get home quick so I can buy some tickets myself before the internet crashes again. And I'll see you next week for the next live stream. Bye everyone.